welcome back. It's time for entertainment, and there's a lot to tell. Miss G joins me now. Miss G.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very, very well. So today's night, we've talked about it for a very long time now. It is the Y2K
It's
night.
going down.
Hey, you know, I'm sure you remember some songs from between 2000 and 2010.
Linda.
Oh, Batman. I hear somebody is coming through.
Is he?
You know, at that time he was called Batman.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so he's coming through this evening.
Okay.
I guess everybody's going to pine. You already came with the pine. Anyway, so here's a bit of what is going to happen today at the Silver Star Tower. Tease.
But one is yet to beat all records, and that's the Joy FM's Y2K party. The event, which is currently ongoing at the Silver Star Towers, will get you singing along to some of these tracks.
Check it out. Now you may kiss your bride. Oh, kiss your bride. You may kiss your bride. Oh, kiss your bride. Now
As of 3 p.m. this afternoon, JoyNews' Doreen got a sneak peek.
Actually, we are reliving the music back then from 2000 to 2010. This is both locally and internationally.
Angelina Kameto.
If you tell about the capital town of Tennessee, you could actually do, you could do one to
Obiara siopo opeversion sana wa yenwedi nenso mema kruyo mu mama ninyu.
It's been a long time coming finally medu to my mentor am okay can mo from the book Katneza home yake mo hallelujah but the book me from head of medu so people know me to be one of the best commodities say me say me show but I live the opposite so my father can
You know one thing's true, I don't really deserve to know you, but I'm a witness that you did this and I'm brand new, so I'm ready to go. I'ma tell the world what they need to know.
So hey, if you're not yet at the Silver Star Towers, it's not too late. Grab your ticket for a cool 50 Ghana cedis and go boogie your worries away.
everybody just have a good time and we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time and we gon' make you lose your mind.
Okay, so it's time for us to go and, you know, rock our body, you know, go dance. Boogie.
Yes, after here we're going straight to the Silver Star Tower. And it is going to be what?
Little. This one is more than little.
It's what?
It's going to be
on fire.
Boogie, all boogieing through the night, you know. So all of you who are expecting your classmates, your classmates from back in the day, you let them come there.
Exactly.
It's going to be a packed rooftop party,
yes,
you know, as always. Okay, so let's move on and talk about Bizakade's caution to KK Fosu. Now, KK Fosu has been throwing some shots, you know, subtly at Bisakade. So he took the opportunity to clarify some of the things that KK Fosu said in an interview with Delay and had some words for him as well.
I think that Keke Fosu is a legend, you know, and he's not somebody who should. And you'll be a man say, oh, he should just sit on radio and say things like that.
The president of Equatorial Guinea invited me to perform at a show. I was supposed to fly the next day, but I couldn't because of the weather conditions. So we had to cancel the show, and this wasn't KK Fosu's show.
For a show, okay. Offered me for a show, no, and we were supposed to fly the next day, but weather condition. Until no almost to me fly until my cancel show, no, not KK Fosu's show. It will be show, and KK Fosu was on it.
He's a legend, so he should stop these things. As a legend, he shouldn't be competing with me at all.
And as a legend, he needs all about say, person me a competition, no.
I feel where you are,
Okay, so that's the man who has an album titled High Life Connects. He has songs with people in Nigeria. I think I saw Zimbabwe as well.
Oh, wow.
So he's connecting High Life with other worlds. But here in Ghana, he has Komigita, Akwabwa, and Yaya on that album. You should go find it and
Ghana
listen
music
to
to the world.
Exactly, we're connecting High Life. Okay, so let's move on and talk about also happening this evening at the Charismatic Evangelistic Ministry is William McDowell's doing sold out.
Renowned gospel singer.
Exactly,
Wow.
you know, and so we caught up with him earlier during the pause. We had a conversation on, because he's been in Ghana, I think it's his third time in Ghana.
Oh, wow.
What keeps bringing him to Ghana? We talk about, Joe Metal was there when I went there, so I was wondering what Joe Metal was doing with his team, whether they had some collaboration you're performing. And then also he spoke about losing out on the Grammys.
I give myself away so you can. Come on, let him know.
The Ghanaian reputation around the world, even in the United States, is a good reputation. And so it is a good thing to be here with great people. So the people here are wonderful. Well, hospitable. Hospitality is one of the keys. People that are genuine.
I saw our award-winning gospel musician Joe Metal on the stage with you. Are you performing together? Is it with you? Is it a friend?
Nothing's planned at the moment, but he's a great man of God and has always been so hospitable to us every time we're here. Actually taught us a song the first time we were here, a Ghanaian song as well. And so,
do you remember the song?
I do.
Okay. Okay. After you're answering, you sing that song and let's hear you.
Probably not.
Why would you try?
Because I might mess it up. It's been a while. So
one of the biggest songs, I Give Myself Away. What inspired that song?
It takes not a moment to write a song. It takes a crushed life to write one. The interesting part was we were in a prayer service and it came spontaneously in a prayer service. We weren't even going to record the song, actually, but the ultimate answer is it came out of a life of surrender.
You were nominated for the Grammys and you didn't pick up the award, but that's a good thing, you know. What does awards mean to you?
Absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It means on the earth that people are recognizing, you know, your impact at some level. But it means nothing because you can get an award and live a life that doesn't please the Lord. Ultimately, what we do is we work for heavenly rewards, that in the end, that He says, well done. Because what an award is on the earth is nothing but a trophy.
Give myself away.
So we're going hip life, high life, hip hop, and also gospel tonight. Wow.
A lot of things happening in
people
town.
are not short on entertainment tonight. in
Not
Accra.
at all, not at all, not at all. So let's talk about Ghanaian actress Gloria Sappho. And Gloria Sappho has been in the news because during her birthday, which was the 4th of April, she decided to go give to the veterans. Now, a lot of people have been talking about it, including some veterans who said he didn't want the gift at all. Oh, Araba. So here's a conversation she had with Noella Karinyali.
I felt they were neglected. Personally, I thought, okay, so why is this industry not moving the way we want it to be? Why is this industry being neglected? I mean, the whole industry was neglected at a point. I mean, even now, it's now picking up a bit. You know, so I just thought of all that. What is happening to us? Is it because we've neglected our older people? Is it because we're not looking in that direction or what? So it's part of the reason why I did what I did. And going to them, getting closer to them, my dear, they said just that. Most of them said, you know, they were pained. They felt neglected. What most of them said to me that really gladdened my heart was just the fact that I thought of them and came to see them. It's just enough for them. Well, we have a guild, yes, but I don't think it's really effective because trust me, most of the meetings we hold, most of the guild gatherings, meetings, summits, we don't see our people in there. They don't come. I think
Your colleague actors are also part of the problem.
we are part of.
Well, it's a laudable initiative, you know. I mean, giving to the poor and the weak and the vulnerable is always a good thing.
That's true. And I remember that when she went to give to Sam Majetefio, he actually, together with his family, they were in tears. So it tells that some people really need people like Gloria Sappho. Okay, so there's a story that I kept intentionally for you, and it has to do with Vimbai. I'm sure you know Vimbai.
Oh, yes. Vimbai is East African, right?
Yes,
she was in the Big Brother house.
Oh, my goodness.
And now she's in the media.
Yes. So here's Noella. She spoke to Vimbai. We played some part of it. Here's the second part of your conversation. And it centers on that viral post of Vimbai talking about living within your means. You remember that she made a post that got everyone talking. People thought it was targeted at Toke Makinwa and Laura Ikeji. Vimbai says more.
That was not directed at anybody, but if somebody felt guilty and they felt like I was referring to them, then that's something they need to deal with on their own. However, it's become too rampant. Social media has become a source of pressure to young people. And now you find that young girls are now going to do all kinds of crazy things to try and match up or live up to what they think their role models are doing. A lot of these girls are not, making a living off what they portray. And then you have young girls slipping into depression. I mean, to this day, I'm still getting thousands of emails from young girls who are saying, thank you so much for saying this, because I work so hard and I wonder why I can't afford an expensive handbag. So I think that's why the post went viral, is because it was a dominant conversation. It was a real conversation. There are people who post about trees and animals and they have millions of followers. If you choose to want to post about luxury lifestyle and then you now have to face the pressure of keeping up with it, that's your personal choice. You can't put that on people who follow you.
You know, a lot of people find you very opinionated. You know, some would say you're overly loud. You know, do you agree? And if yes, has it gotten you into some sort of trouble?
I am so opinionated. I have a voice, and Lord knows I will use it. I have learned to use my voice in the right way, which is very important. And it's important for all of us to have solid opinions and beliefs. Everybody needs to have that, because if you stand for...
So I like when she says, I have a voice and I will use it, but use it importantly and well. Very good.
So on that Vimbaish note, let's go party. Y2K happening this evening.
So which song are you looking forward to dancing most to?
Oh, you stole my song, but you know what? I'll go and dance to TikTok song. He and Tony Tetila had a song. Oh, but I saw the look from that.
TikTok and Tony Tetila.
I can't wait to see you this evening. But that will be for sure, Bizarre.
All right.